Hey y'all, welcome to Miss Fashion YouTube channel. This is the place where YouTube meets reality. Stay tuned. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome back to another video. This video is a big one I'm excited to do. I wanted to wait until I had everything to complete this whole series all together. But first of all, let me say thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And most of all, I hope this video helps someone else, because I know I was searching for the answers when I was going through, honey, okay? I was praying and I was researching and I was looking for answers, okay? So I hope that if you happen to click on this video, thank you so much. And I hope that it helps you. Whether you are a subscriber or not, I want to say thank you for being here. If you're not a subscriber, I hope that you would decide and go ahead and click that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on your post notification, guys, for all of my subscribers already, because y'all know YouTube be playing with me and they don't want to push my stuff out to y'all. So I hope you guys will turn that on, and also thumbs up this video and leave a comment below. Y'all know I love interacting with y'all. But anywho, let's get on to it. I did record a little bit during the day of my biopsy. I did not go like in depth of, you know, as the day was going on. I kind of did things just free flowing. I took it by, you know, as it was happening. I wasn't really nervous about the day, but I realized that I was just kind of anxious to see, okay, is this gonna go the way that I think it's gonna play out, more or less. And then to also get my results, you guys. It was a bit unnerving to not have results, you know, like immediately, but you know, that's how it goes. So ultimately, I went ahead and went in which I will share a clip with you guys of me being in the room while I'm there. They've called me to the back. So let's go to this clip. I am not nervous at all right now. I am totally good. They totally explained everything to me. And yeah, I'll be laying face down. You gotta put my boobie through a hole and they'll find it from there. So, and they'll be working under me. So I'm gonna be like laying on my back. I'll be laying on my belly. So this will be different. But yeah, I'm not nervous, surprisingly. Hubby is outside. He's with me. And yeah, we'll see. I'll explain every step, because I hope that this can help someone else who may have to go through the process, maybe. But yeah, so I'll keep you posted. So you guys, I also recorded a clip of the room and kind of what it looks like from where I was. So within the room, there was a big room, but then I was in like a little side room that was connected to where the biopsy would take place. So I am recording from the room that I'm in, where I changed my clothes, into the room where the biopsy would take place. So you will see the bed there straight away, but I'm showing you the whole room, everything that's in it. So the table actually had a cutout in the middle. I don't know if you can see that very well from my view, but there is a cutout in the table. The machine is sitting right there. It went up and down. It raised me up once I got on it. She like had a step stool I had to step up on in order to get up on the bed, because she had already started raising it. But yeah, so you guys, here is the clip of the room. I'm home and I just wanted to rest. It's like, you know your body hasn't done anything. you haven't done anything like super where your body has been through full surgery, but you know you've had something done. That's kind of how I feel. Not necessarily like over exerted, but I'm just a little tired, whereas I was well rested before. So, and it's starting to ache a little bit. I've taken Tylenol. So the procedure itself was literally not that bad. I think the majority of my time spent in the room was literally waiting, because first of all, let's start here. I get to the appointment where I have gone before and everything, and the receptionist, or whatever they're called, the receptionist, she's like, yeah, your appointment is at the north location. Okay, well, I'm not there, so what we're gonna do? Like, I think, and so when I immediately said, okay, like, what you want me to do about that? There was a woman next to her. She immediately was like, ma'am, okay, I can call over there and see if they can still fit you in, because her response was not acceptable for someone who is in my position. So they end up telling me I can make it to the other location. I had an hour to get there. Boom, no problem. So Devon drives me up there. Thank God for him. And get there. This office was absolutely, everyone in there was awesome. All of the women were pleasant and nice, welcoming, and, you know, just engaging with conversation, all of that. So they let me know, like, hey, the doctor is actually seeing somebody else and trying to finish them up, but we're gonna fit you in. Basically is what happened. Right after I changed my clothes, which you just take, you know, top half off, the doctor came in maybe about 5 to 7 minutes after that, and she let me introduce herself, kind of, you know, told me, you know, she should have went over the technician, I guess is what she's called. The other lady was a technician, but another person walked me to the back. The person who walked me to the back is the one who explains how kind of everything will go. And she was like, they'll also explain it as they're going as well. So you'll get this basically 2 to 3 times. So I said, okay. So the doctor, when she came in, she explained everything again. I didn't know that I would be laying face down, as opposed to what I found online. Everyone was faced up, and there wasn't like some big machine either. So that was different, but that actually was better to me, because I'd rather not see it. Because if I was laying face up, I would watch them go in my breast, everything. I didn't want to see that. So it actually relieved me to know that I would be laying down and I wouldn't have to see anything. I did not want to see that. So she had to go someplace else and then would have to come back to me. So we were waiting. That took the longest amount of time. That took about 20 minutes, I think, waiting, because we waited. Then the technician was like, okay, let's go ahead and get you up on the table, get you situated, and hopefully she'll be coming back by then. So then we got up on the table. She got my breast in the slot, whatever. Once she got me positioned and got everything ready, she did imaging right there. And I was ready. Like, she had me in the clamps. The clamps weren't so bad. Like, you know, you could feel it. Like, initially I was like, ah. And then she was like, I'm sorry, I'm still shifting. Once she shifted, it was totally fine. Like, yeah, you could feel something was on it, but not like in a painful way. So finally, after waiting a bit, the doctor comes in. She checked the images of, you know, like my positioning. And she's like, oh, it looks like we need to shift just a little bit. So they tweaked that and got it right. And she took images again to make sure everything, like, it was constant images being taken. I wouldn't say constant, but repeated images being taken. And I can't remember what happened, but the funniest thing that happened, it was the first like thing that she did, which I'm not really sure what it was. But anyways, it literally sound and felt like somebody just blew really, really hard on my nipple. Like, I don't know what that was doing exactly. I think she said that was like just testing to see if it was like gonna hit it properly. Basically gonna hit the spot properly. But it literally felt like somebody just went like, that's what it felt like. And I almost started laughing. But I was like, okay, put it together. So once that was done, then she said, okay, she had to numb me with, what is it called? Is it lidocaine or lidocaine? Lidocaine. And that didn't hurt, but it, like, the initial, of course, hurt. But it wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, you know how, because when I think of lidocaine, I automatically think of when you get it in your mouth, when you're at the dentist. So I was thinking when they shoot you in your gum, like, okay, it may be something like that, like a quick little pinch. But that didn't really feel like a pinch initially. In your breast, it feels different. Like, I ain't never had no shot, no nothing in my breast. So it felt way different. But once she got the medicine going, I didn't feel literally anything. Because she was like, do you feel that? And I'm like, no, nothing here. So, once she got that going, everything was great. The machine, when they got to do like the sample part to pull the samples out, they took 5 samples because they have to make sure that they're good. And so they take multiple, that way they'll have enough, I guess, for whatever they got to do. You know, of course, you got to have a backup if something goes wrong with one. Second, the one has to be read right then to make sure they pulled out the right thing, because they put that in a machine right there. I was watching them, and I saw it like up on the screen in the it was like the magnified version, so I could see that. Which, I mean, in my opinion, it all looked healthy. It was like full. There was like no disformed makeup, I guess you could say. So I don't know, just from my judgment, I felt like it looked good. But anyways, I don't know that. So but that's how I felt. And when they were removing the samples, like, it was very quick. I could tell that because I could feel like it was like jerking at my breast. So it did 1, 2, and then the third one hurt. It literally felt like somebody pinched. Okay, like, here's the bottom of my breast. It was like back behind my rib cage, like down here. It felt like something snatched something from down there and it pinched. And I jumped. And she's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. She's like, that one hurt, didn't it? And I was like, yeah. And so then she had 2 more after that. So she did 5 samples. And those were fine as well. For the most part, I could not feel any of those. It was totally fine. So once that was done, they made sure the sample that they got were good. Once they checked that, which is what I saw on the screen, she was like, everything looks great. Now we just have to there's a titanium piece that they put in that spot that they take the samples from so they can mark it. So that will live and reside in my breast forever going forward. And that is just simply a marker. Now, that titanium piece cannot be seen through the visible eye. It is literally microscopic. And, you know, it's just there. It will not set off anything. I was like, if that's the case, I got screws in my foot. So whatever, honey. Like, I mean, I got metal in my body already anyway. So, then they had to go back in again. So that part, literally, I did not feel anything with them putting that in. it was like it was very seamless for that. She told me that she was doing it, but I felt literally nothing. So after that was done, we had to compress because of any bleeding that I might feel. Like I could feel it right now. Not to be graphic, but here I could feel it through my gown. What else happened? I'm trying to make sure I share every detail of what happened for anyone who may need this. We sat with compression on me for a bit for any bleeding that may have happened. Once I sat for a bit, she had me get up, make sure I was good to go with getting up and all that. And then we went to where they do mammograms, and I had to do 2 images for them to just check the positioning of the titanium piece that they put in. So once she took those images, I went back to the same room and put my clothes back on. And then I was free to go. So I feel like overall, from start to finish of the actual procedure was probably 30 minutes. And that was it. Everything took about 30 minutes to get done. We did majority of the time waiting for the doctor to come to the room. So I wanted to make sure I send this. I recap this today because I did not want to wait. I wanted to make sure where my memory is still fresh, and tell you guys everything, because I really do hope this helps someone. I hope this calms someone's nerve, and I hope that, seeing the room at least can help calm somebody, something. I just hope it helps. And if you happen to be going through this and you just want to share or you want to chat about it, please drop me a comment below, and I will make sure you're in my light, sweetie. And I will make sure to follow up with you and respond. If you have questions, feel free to let me know. But this is my journey thus far, which is ultimately what I'm documenting and hoping that it'll help. So I will see you guys. I don't think there'll be more parts to this portion of the video. So I hope you guys thumbs up this video, comment below if you'd like. Feel free to subscribe and share this with another woman you may know that may be going through this whole process. I'm here for you, and know that God is covering you, and you will make it through this. This is another journey and chapter in your story. That's all this is. Who wants to read a simple story? Nobody. It got to have something in it. And that is what I'm adding to my book. A new story. This is a new chapter. And I'm getting ready to wrap this chapter up. So you guys, I didn't mean to talk y'all heads off, but I hope that you enjoyed my narration the day of. It was kind of, when I look back, I'm like, okay, yeah, you look tired, girl. But you needed to rest, okay? I had already been asleep before that, and I went right back to sleep after. So I hope that you guys appreciate me coming to y'all while I was resting. But I wanted to make sure I detail it in the moment, that day, for you guys, and walk y'all through what that day was like. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch y'all in the next video. Y'all stay tuned, okay? Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you liked it. Take care. Be blessed. See you next time.